Of course, motherhood drastically changes all of our lives, but we were thinking, how has it affected us on a personal level? For me, I have to say, I've definitely developed my sense of patience. I have a lot more patience and a lot more tolerance for things like messes and germs and those sorts of things. And also with respect to my own personal goals. I had a career in television. I also went back to school. I could work as a professor. But I have to tell you, as soon as I held this little tiny baby in my arms, everything went out the window. PhD, poof. TV career, poof. Everything was gone. I just want to be a mom.
I do feel a little like you said, you know, how everything kind of went out the window. And this is the cheesiest thing, and I still have this rebellion against this kind of mom, but I feel like I've got a purpose. And I was always like, you know, Stacey, like you, I mean, I wasn't in TV like you, but I was in LA for 10 years pursuing acting. And for even then, like, I never felt like I had a purpose. I think it slightly sounds cliche and slightly sounds contrived, and I don't want it to, but that's the truth.
A lot of what you guys said really resonates with me, and I can definitely relate. One thing is for sure, that I was a better parent before I had children. I had these illusions and ideas and what I'm gonna be like, what I'm gonna expect out of my children, how I'm gonna act, how I'm gonna raise them, and of course all of this came crashing down on me. I definitely became softer, more forgiving, more selfless person.
I majorly cry if I see anything on TV with children.
Oh, yeah.
I was not this weepy before.
I watched Waiting for Superman last night, and talk about the state of education, and you're just like, oh my goodness, you want the best for your kids, and like you don't want anyone else's children to suffer.
Yes.
It's a whole new perspective on life.
But it's a good new. I became definitely, like Liza said, more forgiving. And forgiving in a sense even towards adults. I became less judgy. I tend to think now of people, that person is somebody's baby.
Isn't it funny how things you thought were important before are no longer important, and the things you thought weren't important suddenly become the most important thing in the world?
Yeah, there's so much stuff that, like, I used to hear, oh, you don't know till you have kids, you don't know till you have kids.
Yeah, it's like, what is this, a secret
whatever,
club?
Dude.
Yeah.
And then you have kids and you're like,
they were right.
You can't, there are some things you can't know until you have this your own little being that you're responsible for, that you love, like, nothing else.
So that's how we've changed since having our kids, and we want to know how motherhood changed you. Drop us a line below and let us know what you think.
Join the Momversation at momversation.com.